down. That's why I'm standing here, because I'm acting president, because I was the vice president.
That means you're the president, right?
Huh?
That means you're the president right now, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm acting president. So we do need to elect another president, and if anybody else's office wants to be elected or choose, that's up to us right now to decide. There is issues that everybody is, I've talked with some of the representatives that are here, we've talked about, but no decisions can be made, because we don't want this to be an argument, because everybody's got an opinion about what they think should happen. The vote shouldn't come down to that. It should have already been decided by the board what the issues that we need to discuss are. Most of the people up here know what the issues are. And how to correct these. Like I said, if we have to get another meeting sometime during the year, we did one earlier on Skype or whatever that.
Facebook, yeah.
Facebook, Skype, whatever it was. I don't know what it was, but I was there, right? So it could happen. But again, family representatives are an important part of the park. Because without one, there is no board. So, is anybody have issues that they'd like to raise and say something now just to get out in the open?
Cheryl, do you have anything?
I got a few things. Just the trailers. I know that's an issue. Everyone's aware of that.
And like we said, when you bring stuff in, you take your garbage out.
Amen.
Garbage is always, you know what? Garbage has been a problem here for 39 years.
It's too bad.
Because next year is our 40 years of owning this property.
Woo!
That's good. That's excellent. 40 years.
And so we'd like to get a bunch of people to show up.
That'd be nice.
You know, so, and the best way to get people to show up is to have a good time. Where everybody leaves saying, we had a good time. You know, and they don't want to show up and sit around here and everybody complain and moan and I don't like this, I don't like that. That goes back to having the board members and the meetings prior to this to solve a lot of the issues and problems that are on. So, in electing a president, is there anybody that wants to be president?
Yes.
I'll put my hat in the ring.
Okay,
I'll second
anybody
them.
else?
Well, that may be too easy.
That might be easy enough.
Okay, I'll run against you, but I don't want to be president.
So don't run if you don't want to.
I don't want to be.
You might just
Anybody
win.
else want to nominate?
I don't want to be
You
president.
could win.
I'll run back.
You'll run back?
Sure.
You can't.
You can't
Oh, I can't?
No,
ever.
you gotta be a board
You have
member.
to
He
be a board
can,
member.
if he's elected a director to represent your family.
Oh,
thought
yeah.
we
We
got
haven't
rid
done
of
that
that.
yet.
No, the only thing we got rid of was that instead of the board of directors appointing the president, that the family meeting would vote who they wanted to be the president. And that was last year.
And the president has to be a board member.
We never amended 4.2, which is 4.2 says the president must be a director of the corporation.
That means he has to be a representative.
But he can't.
So
We've
no,
got
no one
just
can run for
Trent,
president
but he
except for a
vote.
board member.
Yes, Trent could. Right there.
Okay.
So
that's
you're
why
a
we
board,
changed
you're a
it.
representative, right?
Yeah.
So if he gets president, somebody else has to step in to be their
Right.
family representative,
correct.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what exactly.
Just, I was asking, just to
No, that, no,
clarify.
representatives
And we
from
know who it
family.
is.
No, that isn't how it does.
Oh, it is it?
No.
Not the
No,
president.
the president
It's just
has
the
to be
president.
a director. Has to be on the board of directors.
But just the president.
But just the president, not the vice president, secretary, or the treasurer.
So what he's saying is the president is, all he does is presides over the representatives
Correct.
to keep proper forum.
Correct. You do the meeting. If you're elected president, I assume you're Uncle Lee's representative.
Correct.
So if you become president, then you direct the meeting, you call when the board of directors wants to meet over here separately. And if you want a special meeting, you have to get a hold of at least 4 directors.
And they have in writing at least 10 days in advance.
Correct. Or
But
at least-
anybody on the board can call, ask for a special meeting.
Correct. It has to be
Anybody.
posted for 10 days.
Correct.
But they have to have in writing 10 days notice.
Yeah.
Correct.
In writing
Or,
Facebook.
yeah, some type of official communication to them.
Correct.
And so
Take a vote.
Paul,
Let's
but
vote.
Dan.
He's the only one running.
Bob wouldn't be the family representative then for the Park Road Lee side. They would decide amongst them who another person was. Is
No,
that correct?
no,
No.
no.
Stay both.
He has to
Because
stay.
otherwise-
He has to stay.
Oh, you'll get to stay both.
I thought we did this with Gavin.
You can be both.
Yes, he could.
That's good.
I'm a director and I was president of this corporation for 20 years.
Okay, so Trent was a president who couldn't be the representative at a
Yes, he
different
could.
time.
I remember
Yes,
that.
he could.
It was that we didn't understand that, and then we got it all mixed up, and we tried to fix it, and I think we just never got on the same page about what the fix was. I think that's basically
So the
what it
president is also their family representative?
Correct.
was. Yeah.
Okay. So what about the
It
vice
wasn't that
president?
way.
Vice president does not have to be a representative.
The vice president, secretary, and
Treasurer.
treasurer do not have to be,
But they're also not voting members of the board.
Right.
Correct.
but they go to the board meeting
Correct.
Correct.
because they're part of
They're
it.
part of the board.
Correct. Because they have to give the treasurer a report. Secretary goes because she needs to.
Give the notes
Yeah,
what
she
happened
needs to
last year.
take notes, and the vice president goes in case the president kicks off.
Yeah, in case he doesn't show up.
Come on up.
Uncle Daryl, I think he wants to race.
Thomas is in a scooter too.
All right, so the only person running for president is Bob.
Yep.
Yep.
And I guess, do we have show of hands?
Yeah.
Pretty easy on that one.
Yeah. Raise your hand.
All right, so
Your turn.
you'll have to get with the secretary, we'll have to get your name, your address, all the stuff to put on the paperwork to do this.
So I have
So-
2 questions. One, I have 2 things, 2 sides. One for, I know that the president used to do some sort of pay for something to keep us a something.
He's gotta
Was it-
register the park every year.
Okay, so I don't know if that's been done this year. No one's ever asked me for money for that, so I don't know if that got done. So we'll need to figure that out right away. That's the one thing I have to say. Second thing is, I know that we're supposed to have 6 board members, but if we have 2, okay, but 2 people, 2 families are gone. So does that mean that we need to figure out what that looks like, or we're just gonna run 2 short?
We're just gonna run too short. Because if Uncle Connor's representative, a member of Uncle Connor's family happens to show up and wants to be a director, if we eliminate it, then he can't be.
Exactly.
And the same way with Uncle Homer, because those are the 2 that never show up.
Right.
So again, we have an odd number with 5.
Okay.
That's all we need.
I
Is
just
an
wanna
odd
make
number.
sure that we didn't have to fill that.
No. No, we don't have to fill it.
Okay.
No, it's best to leave it just the way it is.
5.
And to his whole point, if someone does show up, we can offer that position to them if they'd like to take it. And if they say no, well, then it just stays the way it is.
Because somebody will get their feelings hurt if we say, well, we just eliminated your family.
You just limited
Yeah,
two-fifths of the family.
Sorry, you're not part of the family no more.
Sorry, Quincy, you're gonna have to leave.
We voted you out last year. You got-
So then, also my understanding is you will be president for the rest of today and tomorrow. Is that how that works?
The rest of
It is
this
in
meeting,
Aunt Charlotte.
The rest of this, okay.
after this meeting, it's you.
It's all you.
I have another question.
There's a cat.
So, just so that we're
Shoot it.
clear, I don't know who all the representatives are. I know we don't have Homer or Connors. But, and I know that the Lindsay family is missing a representative.
Right now, the Lindsay family's representative is Gavin.
Who's the Homer's representative?
Missing here.
Missing, that's what I'm saying.
So
Missing
Homer-
the Lindsay's family, but who else is the representative then?
Okay, Bob is a representative for Uncle Lee.
Okay, that's 4.
And Kearney is Kaylee is a representative for Emery Park.
Okay,
And I think Darla,
Jerry. It's
Jerry.
Jerry is
Okay.
for Aunt Roosevelt, and I'm the at-large.
Okay.
You sure are.
I'm the one.
At least you're writing all this down, right?
Well, now, does anybody else want a different position, like vice president? Does somebody else want to run for vice president? Because if you don't run, it just stays the same.
Oh, if you want to stay, you should keep doing it. You're doing great.
Let's vote for Quincy. Let's vote for Quincy. Yeah. Quincy.
Quincy!
We got a show of hands? Come on.
Yeah.
Only if he shaves his beard.
Not gonna happen.
That would be good.
Yeah,
That's not gonna happen.
that would be
today.
an auction item. And I
would
bet
be-
you get a lot of money
That would be
for
a
it.
good chunk of change.
You guys trying to get code? Is there code going between you and Bobby?
Okay,
Was he trying to tell you?
any other positions
Why did it?
anybody wants to run for?
So the only other position would
Well, you got secretary, you got treasurer, at large, vice president, whatever.
So with Gavin not being here, if you want representation, then someone would have to say they would like to run for that position.
Well, no. That family,
We'll figure it out.
it's all up to them. It has nothing to do with this group.
Yeah, and
That
okay.
family is, they decide.
Adelaide's family
So
decides.
then the only exception to that would be the at-large.
Correct. Correct. The only one elected by everyone else is the at-large.
I like Clyde or Clint
The secretary and
for at large.
treasurer.
Thought it was you.
I think
Well,
we're
those
of the
are
representatives.
yeah, the second,
You're larger.
All the
the vice
categories.
president, secretary,
Yeah, I'm larger.
treasurer, they all get
I'll go for
I
it.
say everything's great.
Keep it the
Keep it the same.
It's just a tiebreaker.
Doing a good
So I'm good.
I really don't think.
Because see now
I
here,
mean, the taxes come out to
Darla.
pay it, but everything else.
Cousin Dar's here.
Did I get here in time for the argument? We're not having one this year, Tom. I'm sorry I'm late.
it's over. Well, because we'll go into
Hi, Dar.
the auction next.
Yes,
No, yeah.
action.
Just so everybody here, there's a tablecloth up here.
I want you guys to scooch over and make
Everybody needs to sign.
Can I scoot over?
And there's also a book right here that everybody needs to sign. Name, you can put your, sign your name. You can put your address and phone number in there if you'd like, but it's up to you. And I'm doing this because I'm trying to keep a record of how many people actually show up to the reunion every year. So every year I'll bring that book back up here with me for the next year. And so that way we have some kind of record of how many people actually showed up. And to where it gets out there to where we know that all these people showed up that year. How can we improve more people to show up?
I have
How
a-
can we get more people?
So what if next year the representatives from certain families don't show up? Does that mean again we don't get to vote on stuff?
Yep.
That it can't be right.
It's just like our government sitting out at state levels.
Because some people maybe don't want things to change, so
That's
they're
why
not
they do
showing
that.
up.
Yeah, tablecloth and the book.
But I'm not going to say that.
Tablecloth is for Bob.
You gotta be engaged.
It's a parliamentary procedure. It's not.
Trying to auction off
People like
next
to
year.
trash the park again
Yeah.
for another year.
If they want.
No,
In other words,
I mean,
it's not family either. It's not family either.
okay. No, because I don't know what somebody wants to vote about.
Claude, what are we voting on?
There's a few things that have been discussed. There's a
But
few
see,
things.
this-
How long people can stay here.
It's in the bylaws.
The
It's in the
trailers,
bylaws.
the trailers that are falling apart. You know,
That's in
that's
the bylaws.
what does it say in the bylaws?
Nothing.
That's on the Facebook page, Mary Deposit,
Does it say anything
We should
about
read
a
those.
time frame?
for how
Yeah.
long you can stay.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Okay.
14 days.
2 weeks, 2 weeks. Means you gotta leave for 2 weeks, can't come back for 2 weeks.
Does that mean lock your RV and leave, or take your RV?
Huh?
No, it means lock it.
Take your camp, or just lock it and leave?
Just lock it and leave.
Yeah.
It just means you can't be here
Uh-huh.
physically.
Right. 2 on, 2 off. Now, I mean, there's other things we discussed. We do have a Facebook page. Now, this is just something we talked about. Is that in order to stay up here the 2 weeks, you have to be a registered guest. Means you get a hold of your representative, you get a hold of whoever you can. We have the Facebook page, and if you do not register on the Facebook page that you're here, then you don't belong up here. We want to know who's staying here.
Right.
We don't want to come up here and there's people up here. Why are you up here?
Right.
This is a park. There's no park in the country that just show up and use it at will. So, and I know people, well, I don't have Facebook. I don't do Facebook. Who does not have a telephone? Who does not have a telephone? There you have it. Representative, call them. Get them on there. If you want to vote for something like that, I don't know. What does everybody think?
So I'm just looking for a little clarity.
Yeah.
So
There's facial
any
expressions and
time
beard hairs
that
going like
not
that.
this weekend. If I wanted to come up here and stay one night, I would notify my representative.
We'd like
Is that what
because-
you're saying?
Well,
Yeah.
may I clarify that a little bit?
All right.
You don't necessarily have to call your representative and tell them. You can log on to the
Yeah, you
page
can do it yourself.
and do it yourself. So as long as you have access to the Facebook page, log on there and you can put down this Trent. You know, I'm going to stay there these 2 days.
And somebody has to.
So if
And does it have to be a family member?
You
I
have
mean,
to
you
have
could-
them.
okay,
The only
okay.
people that can be on this park is a family member.
Okay.
You can have a friend with you.
But-
You cannot leave a unfamily member up here.
Okay.
Period.
Good.
If they're caught up here, the best thing that's going to happen, sheriff's going to be called,
so that was what
and
like,
out they go.
Wait.
We're, they don't belong up here. There's people using things like this trailer here or this over here, things being broke, trash being left. We know about trash, but like I said, there's just a lot of stuff that happens, and
Okay,
to
you come
try
up
to
with-
control it somehow.
Yes.
If you come up for just the day, do you have to call the
If you're
representative?
coming up for the day use, no.
So it's just
Because
if
you're
you
just
spend
here
the
for the
night.
day. But if you're going to come up and start wanting
I
to
think that's a
spend
great
time up
idea.
here,
Well-
I mean, even one night,
You have to turn the
I can
power on to get
understand not
water.
doing it. But if you want to come up here and spend some time, you need, because that way anybody knows there's somebody up here. And if you can get on Facebook, you know there's somebody here.
Right.
There is no surprise when you pull up going, wow, I didn't know all these people were going to be here. So, I mean, it just common
Courtesy.
sense, just to make it right to where we have more knowledge of what's going on in our park. To where if there is issues, we know where these issues came from. That person was registered here. Trent came up and checked on the property. Something was wrong. That way we know who was here. Why did that happen? And I mean, and I know that not having a board meeting and not discussing these things kind of sucks, because there's a lot of things that I thought of too that I'd like to see happen, but until that happens, we're sort of, I'm gonna say it. If they want to call a special meeting and have this next week or something to where the board members can get together and discuss this, that's up to whatever.
So I'd like to just make one statement. I think if you're going to spend the night up here, I think it needs to be on Facebook. I think if you're just popping up here for the day and you're going to hang out for the day, to your point, probably don't need that. But I think if you're gonna be spending the night up here, we probably should know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because that requires water sometimes, and you're gonna have to turn the power on. And
It's on the whole
Power's on.
well, I mean, the point is somebody's using it.
All right, and you know, and the thing is too, is think about it. If you're up here and you're spending, you know, up here for a while, you're using power that any park that you go to, they're going to make you pay.
That's right.
And if you're going to be up here like that, you know, think about it. Think, well, I'll give them $50 because I came up here and spent the week.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Carrie, I don't know if you know off the top of your head, from year to year, has the electric or water really changed that much? Because more people have come more and more throughout the years recently. So I'm just curious if it has impacted any of those things. Not really. I think the one thing is that I don't read the meter, so I'm not live close. So I read the meter whenever, like every few months. It'll be like really low, and then all of a sudden it'll be a crazy bill. But it's because I haven't read the meter. So I can't say like
Because they don't read it every month.
if someone wants to drive here every month and read the meter and send it to the electricity company, that's great. If
That's why I was
can't,
asking.
So it just goes as
What's the average monthly? Carrie, do you know what the average monthly bill is?
It doesn't get it every month, but they don't get it over.
I know, but you just take that.
So I can give you the treasury report for this year if you want, if that might help. Super easy. We started the year with $6,949.07. March taxes, we paid $687.16. When we turned the water on, we had a blowout. So I sent my brother Lynn up here to fix it, and he bought all this stuff for $84. For the PUD for month of April was $18.26. May $49.35. April, May, June $149. July $149. $149. Sorry, $100.49 on both of those.
Hey, Carrie, I'm sorry. Can you just say it again, but slower?
Absolutely.
So many numbers. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm kind of like tracking.
Yeah, I didn't
So
quite hear it 'cause
we started the year with $6,949.07. Taxes, $687.16. Maintenance, $84. April's PUD bill, $18.26. May's PUD bill, $49.35. Are you good? June is $100.49. July is $100.49. We're ending our total before we finish off the year. So as of right now, in our bank account, we have $5,924.10.
basically, it costs us $1,000 for the year.
Well, it's not the year because we still have to pay August, September, and October. So
It'll be
we
a
still
little
have
over
3 months.
1,100,
And a lot of
1,200.
times, this week
13.
in particular, so this month
Based
is
on the
usually the
average.
greatest. I feel like, let me look really quick. Last year,
Utilities, taxes, prorate. If you really want to get down to it,
for July, we spent,
$55.
so August, we spent $67.
$55
September
a month.
$20, October $4, and then the years prior it
I'm no
was
mathematic wizard. but-
$20, $164. So that was one of those that it's like they read the meter. $66, and then the year before $59, $49 for the last 3 months going forward. So nothing's too crazy until they read a meter, and then it's like that
They-
month
they make
seems
the
to be a
correction.
little crazy. Yeah.
So just listening to those numbers, though, it sounds like The ones that were from the year before, our electric bills was about $50, and then now we're about $100 a month. Is
I
that
don't think
right?
so.
No.
No, because what they do,
Because
you guys,
the very
we are
first one
Cricket
was
County and they're
$18.
very high, but we never read our meter either. So what they do is, I just pay a little bit so much money every single month, right? And that's a basic bill. Then all of a sudden they'll come out, so that's $20, $18, whatever. Then they'll come out and they'll read our meter. And then we'll get a bill for $570, right? And then I'll pay so much, and then about 3 months later, they'll come out and read the meter again. I'll get this electric bill. So that's what it sounds like they're doing is nobody, so you can either read your meter and have it send it in every month, or they'll come out every few months and they'll read it. They're trying to get them all where they do this electronic thing with them, but it hasn't been everywhere yet. So that sounds like what's happening with the electric.
No one reads the meter until they read it.
Correct.
So the other thing I think we should vote on is the fact that this summer I was sending Trent up here just to check out the park. And I think we need to compensate him for gas and whatever else to come up here. But he just sat here and told me that he could potentially read the meter when he came up here. So we could potentially do that. I don't know.
I've been coming up once a month minimum, usually a couple times. Just checking on things, see what's going on. Then I report back. I typically have done where I'll take a video, snap some pictures, and then I submit it to Carrie to present to the board.
Thank you, Trent.
No, I honestly think that's a great deal to have someone nearby that can come up and check on our park and just make sure the park, everything's happening. We don't have people squatting up here. I don't think he's shy. I think he's willing and able to chase off squatters. So,
Well, look for
fire
things
a
like
couple rounds, maybe, yeah.
broken water pipes and fire hazards.
Just checking,
and
just making
all that
sure everything's
stuff,
good.
No, there ain't no warning shots. The price of ammos went up. Don't expect no
Good point. No warning shots.
I'll second that. I'm gonna have to go sit by him when they start doing that.
I don't think anyone has an issue with us reimbursing him.
Yeah.
Or giving them.
Jesse's place get them lost.
Does the secretary have any notes that we need to know about from last year's meetings and stuff?
I don't have last year's meeting.
Okay, well that solves that problem right there too. All right.
Tom has something.
Can you talk to me for a minute as soon as this is over?
Yeah, come over here and let me talk to you for a minute.
So I do have one other thing I want to say is the reason why we're doing all of this is because we don't want someone to be able to come here, move in because they're homeless, and if anybody lives anywhere, they know the homeless is a huge problem. And once they move in, squatter rights is a real thing, and it's really hard to get them off.
You got to put no trespassing signs up. I talked to the sheriff in Hood River, and he said if you have no trespassing signs, then the sheriff will come up and remove them. But if you don't have those signs up,
So I think we need to vote on whether we get those signs or not. If everybody's good with that, we can get the signs and put them up. Is everybody good with that? Rick?
yes.
Tina, are you good with putting up no trespassing signs?
Yep.
Great, perfect.
Yeah.
So we'll get those put up. So the second thing is that we need to really talk about if you guys have an issue paying out of our kitty for Trent to come up here. I was paying him out of my own pocket for him to come up here just for gas and whatever. But I feel like we need to have a set amount that we give him so that he knows it's coming and he knows he's going to come up here twice a month.
Unless somebody else wants to do it.
Unless someone else wants
What's
to
your
do it.
set amount?
I don't know. Whatever you guys think. I was giving him $30.
She doesn't think of you very highly.
Yeah, the thing is, that was just fine. Sorry. It's kind of nice to have that extra for the gas money. And I'm not the richest guy that does help on that. And the thing is about it is, so I'll come up not just one time, you know what I mean, like throughout the month. Especially if something, there's a occurrence that happens, and then I'll come up at random times. It's a pain in the butt, a little bit, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, I feel like somebody needs to be doing it. You know, and
And
so
Trent, you also came
if
up
some,
when somebody had an issue or somebody had a question,
Yes.
you'd come up and check it out.
you
Because
know,
he just lives 20 minutes away, so he'd come up and check it out if somebody had a
Right,
question.
so-
what was going on.
Yeah, it's really
So
nice.
does that be monthly or like?
Whenever.
Twice a month, but we would give him $30 a month to come here. He needs to come at least twice a month, but whatever it looks like after that. So I think we should vote on that
Yeah.
if we want to do that.
It should be
say
50.
$50 would be.
$30 is a little short.
Yeah, I think.
His
So.
car gets really good gas mileage.
You gotta think about the time too, you know?
McDonald's is cheap.
Just giving you a hard time.
And maybe come back and
Yeah.
come back
Guys,
and review
everybody listen
that.
up. We're gonna be voting
All
on
in
this.
favor of paying $50 to Trent every month, only for April, May, June, July, August, September, October.
Do we have enough money to do that though? Like every year, we don't know how much we've got.
So we just do it for this year?
We have enough right now for the next 6 years of our
But that depends because every year we say we're not going to have to fix the pipes, and every year we have to fix the pipes.
Well, I
and like this faucet doesn't work, and we keep having to haul garbage, and like I just feel like there's so many like expected costs.
So it's for like 6 months out of the year?
I don't know. I just mean I don't want to like.
So can we just
not
do
think
it
of
for
that
this
part.
year?
I'm not
And then
opposed,
see
like,
where we're at.
gas money, I just don't want to overcommit.
Can we do it just for this year to see how it works? And then
Yeah.
if it doesn't work, try something else next year?
No, I think that's,
I have a question.
go ahead.
And is it, so, I just want to make sure. Are we expecting Trent to come 12 months out of the year, or are we expecting Trent to
Just
come
6
when the
months.
parks
6
are
months out of the year.
I just
and
want to
then
make sure.
I usually come up when it's off too. You know what I mean? As well. You know, I've been up here quite a few times, really, to be honest, over this last year.
Well, I think what we're gonna vote though
Yeah.
is just for the time when the power gets turned on till when the power gets turned
The
off,
other question
basically.
too is we have is I don't know, can Trent, do you know how to be here when the power gets turned on? So if there is a water issue or a faucet issue or whatever that looks like, and then we'll need someone to be able to turn it on and to be responsible to know what that looks like and then to shut it down at the end. Because right now, what happened was someone didn't prepare it the year before. So when I had them turn the power on, the water just went crazy and blew out the pipe.
So, Trent, do you have a problem with that being part of
Not
your
at all.
duties?
Not at all. I would like I think I know, but the times in the past, I feel like someone would talk me through it. So as long as someone shows me through it there one time, then absolutely. And I think that's a smart idea.
And Trent, I just out of my own pocket, I'll give you $100 if you check during the winter once a month. Be great.
Yeah, it's
If
Make
you'd
it
be
200
willing
out
to
of her
do that,
pocket.
I'd give you $100.
I second that.
From November through
can I talk to you
March.
over here?
You know,
Go ahead, everybody vote on it. Cheryl.
but if you come once a month,
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Donations for this then, and then we don't have to vote. We could just put a jar and say, here's the donations for Trent.
For extra.
That'd be great, right? Because then it's all both problems.
Well, you know, why don't we just use that as we're bidding?
Why don't we just do 1 year and
1
then,
year.
like you said, and then we'll see how it goes.
To next meeting.
to the
And
next
if you
meeting.
feel like donating, we can still donate, guys.
How's that
There's
for the
nothing
next
wrong with us
meeting?
A
donating.
lot of times the board will be.
We'll do this for him to the next meeting. So basically it starts now in the next year.
for donators, we just pay them
Well, we'll be giving him money every month if we vote
for the first year.
for the first year till next meeting, and then we'll decide how
I
that.
agree with that.
So what are we voting
And then
on
if you
right now?
want
We're
to
voting
chip
on
in-
if we're just gonna pay him out of our finances, or are we gonna take a donation?
I could
Is that what
donate.
we're talking about?
Yeah, they'll do the two options.
Okay.
So,
But we're gonna do two. He stepped out, so I'm taking over for whatever reason. But let's do a vote on whoever wants. There are two votes. You're gonna vote. Ready? Everyone listening? One, do we want to pay out of the treasurer money, or two, out of a donation?
Donation.
Donation.
Ready?
Hold on, what's first?
Everyone's gonna what? Who is able to vote? Everyone, the whole family.
Well, if you're
voting. No,
if you're
there's
like a
rules.
friend who's coming to visit, you can't vote. And if you are like my boyfriend's here, he can't vote because I'm not married to him. But like
Right.
that kind of a thing.
Okay, if you're family, you get a vote. Everyone can vote.
And
Husbands,
you have to
wives.
be
if
over
you're family,
16.
You You can vote. Okay, so we're gonna vote on treasurer. Raise your hand. If it comes out of the treasury, raise your hand.
I abstain. Say it
If it
again.
comes
I'm
out of
sorry.
the treasury, raise your hand.
I think
We got 1, 2,
No,
3,
it's
4,
a-
You're
just
talking about what
the
rest
of the year.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Okay, I think that's majority.
That's majority.
So
I
we're
just
gonna go
noticed
with that.
him.
And it's just gonna be for 1 year. That was
Right.
part of the
That's
vote.
correct.
From this till next, and we'll see how it goes. Okay.
One of the things that I think in this, so I would, and so as well as like this summer, when I see something going on, or if I catch people here, you know, that are not part of the family or a family member, I don't know what to do necessarily, other than to tell them to leave. Do you know what I mean?
We're gonna put up a no trespassing sign, and you're gonna call the police.
Okay.
That's really all you
Do I
can
have
do.
the authority with the police department? To
Well, your
do so?
family, yes, you do.
Yes.
You gotta
So-
protect
And I,
yourself too.
I have
mean,
one
the only thing
question in that
Gotta have
whole
sheriff.
thing. So I'm a blood descendant of this family park. My husband is just married into it. So we can
That's
we
it,
can
just
vote and
adjust.
everything, but let's say he wants to come up here and I'm not coming. Can he come up here without me?
Yeah, if you're married.
You're married.
So
Yes,
what-
but
what do
now,
you
you
consider
guys-
married?
Let me clarify.
Thank God, I have a place to go.
Careful.
Married, can't be common law.
So let me clarify what they just talked about. Cheryl is a blood descendant. Her husband is not. He is welcome to come up here without Cheryl. However, Mike cannot bring guests. He cannot bring guests. He himself can come by himself, or with another blood relative, or
Like
your
my
children.
daughter.
Or your children.
Or your children.
You can bring
Yeah.
anybody. He's like family.
No, that doesn't.
Point of clarification. Years ago, it was decided that all spouses from direct descendants had absolutely no rights. Well, that pissed a lot of women off and a lot of men off. This is a community property state. What I pay my wife for, she has as much rights here as I do. So if she wants to come up here and camp and bring a friend, she can. And we decided that about probably 12, 14 years ago.
So Quincy and I just had this conversation,
Last night.
and let's, Quincy,
Let's don't change it.
To answer your question, yes, he could bring a friend up
He
and
can bring
camp.
his friends.
I got a real quick question.
I think it should be that way. They can't leave them alone.
No, you can't leave him here alone.
Say the wife marries into the family. The husband dies, but the wife, she's still family. Does she
Still holds
still holds all of her family rights?
You bet she does, because she's still a member of
Our family.
the family, the core family.
I just have
That
something.
would be just like saying, okay,
You're not part of the family no
yeah,
more.
okay,
That-
Emily died, so now, because Daryl
I will.
isn't one of the original founders. He don't have any-
I just have one thing to say real quick.
No, I'm glad to see your wife.
This is a common problem.
Hold on, guys.
This is a common problem when multi-generational changes happen with a business or a family park, right? Things change. And one of the things you got to kind of watch out for is the original people that got into building this thing, for the most part, are gone. So now we got, Quincy's in. So maybe someday it'll be Hannah. If you're not careful and you restrict everything down so much, you're not going to have any interest and engagement to keep the park going. That's true. So you got to kind of think about the rules. I think the rule, not for my own benefit, because Cheryl probably wouldn't let me come anyway. But if you don't allow a family member to come up and bring a friend, is it really a family park? I don't think it really, because that friend could be part of the family someday. But you can't leave the person here and then you go back to town. That shouldn't be allowed. So my recommendation is really think about this is a changing, growing thing that's, if you really want your kids to enjoy this park, you got to kind of think about that too, because pretty soon nobody's going to want to come because they don't feel like they're welcome.
I agree.
So, thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. I think what he had to say was very important.
Hey, Clyde. Camp.
Oh, good.
Erica.
I just like the board boy.
No, I was just.
That's the main reason why I like it.
I'm not mad at it.
She just has a, what is it called?
That's RBF.
RBF, yeah. Resident voter.
No, there's just talking over here they couldn't do.
I thought it was great.
Because I'm bad at
Nice work. Because you're really on cue with that, because let's say you do want to come up here and Hannah comes and she brings a boyfriend. Okay, and you go, hey guys, I'm going to head to town, go have dinner, you guys go on to roast hot dogs and have some time to yourselves. See you later.
I dig
Okay, that's fine. Hannah's here.
My boyfriend's down late.
That doesn't make So you don't feel welcome. Now let's say your kids go, Mom, everything is just swamped. I'm going to go up to the park and try out this new thing.
Did you do good at the fair?
Hammock, because there's great trees here, whatever.
Yay.
Okay, so Hannah comes up, she brings two of her friends, that's fine, right? Because she's a family member, and she's here, but she's not going to leave them here. They're enjoying the solitude together.
I think the camping really help
Well, we've
solve
got,
some of the problems.
yeah, the problems, and the limits are right, but we have somebody over there that has been really disturbed by the situation and had to go to side meeting. And we don't know what that's all about. It may come out, but it's going to be resolved.
All right, hey,
I think
what
there'll
just
be.
happened, that was not supposed to ever make it to this group here. These were things that we were discussing that went to the board meeting, that were supposed to be discussed at the board meeting, and would either squash or not squashed it right then and there. That is not anything, that's not gonna happen. It's just out there. We're thinking of ways to try to control who is here and who is not here. If you're family, you're family. It don't matter how you're family, you're family. And we went through that of saying that spouses didn't have a right to vote at one time. Did not go over well at all. And that got squashed real quick. The next year changed that shit right back. And so this is why we have the board meeting before this meeting, because a lot of issues are dealt with right then and there at the board meeting. It has nothing to do with this family vote or anything else. And that was what that was. It was just we were talking. And how that got out, I don't know. But it was between a certain 2 or 3 of us. So, but anyway, at that point, is there anything else that concerns the family meeting?
No, I like when we were having fun before. Let's go back to that.
Okay.
I don't see any concerning, but I love seeing everybody here.
Yeah.
I like
That's
it too.
awesome. Look at this big circle we got. Come on.
Let's get going on the auction.
Does anyone need any?
Oh yeah,
Everybody got-
they do.
That's I saw new people coming, and I'm gonna give one over there.
They doing representatives?
Well, no, he doesn't need a number. He just can raise his hand.
No, he can't.
Tie him down. Yeah, he's exempt from numbers. He can raise his hand.
No, he can't.
Marie.
It doesn't last very long anymore.
Controller. Finance here.
At this point, we're calling the family meeting
I
adjourned.
have control of the money.
Let's go into having a good time.
Yay!
Oh, hey, guys, I wanted to say one thing. We had someone step down. Quincy stepped up for president. I just want to make sure we all thank him for stepping up and doing such a great job.
Oh, great, cousin.
Way to do your job, Quincy.
Yeah,
This This meeting's adjourned.
All right. Well, hey, Trent, could you help us out up here?
I suppose.
Yes, Mr. President. Bob,
All
Erica's
right.
got something
Let's see what
coming.
we got going on over here.
So,
Denise, are you doing this?
Come see our option.
Come sit by me.
Who's taking care of the notes for the plates and stuff? Sure. Okay. You just keep stirring, don't you?
Quincy, did you get your number? All right, just first and foremost, I want to make sure everybody knows that we have a silent auction going on over here. Write down your name and the price you'd like to get for it.
It just came
A couple of them are a little tricky. It's little glass jars. You take it and set it next to the number that you're going to be buying it for. Other than that, we're probably, how long after the...
Somebody delivered pizza?
Pizza.
I think I just run regular auction.
Did I see honey
We'll
over
go
there?
ahead and start
I just
over here.
noticed it. That sounds good.
How are you? Good.
Right. So what we got here is a little notepad. It's got a nice little gold pen in there to write down notes, jot down things from the meeting.
Hang on,
Someone
hang
give
on.
me $1.
Hang
Ceramic
on just a
holder.
minute.
Oh,
We got somebody that's keeping track of who's buying what,
Tanisha's
and
not
she
here.
is not here at
right
this
here.
moment. Oh, you're moved. You're over here just a second.
Quincy,
Okay.
step down. Step down.
Guys, get it? Pen and magnet in ceramic bag, it
I'll
says.
give you $1.
It's got some birdhouses on it. They're blue. $1 right there. Someone give me $2. $2. $2 would be $3. $3. 3. Quincy. 4 right there. $4. $5.
come on,
Someone
for
give
the
me
park,
$5.
guys.
It's
For the
really
park.
nice. It's flat on the bottom. $5 to carry. 5. Give me 6. $6. 6. 6. 7. You got $7 right there. $7. 8. 7. Give me 8. $8.
Sold.
$8. 8. Give me 9. 9. 10. 10. 10. Go to 11. 10. Over 10 over here. Do we have 11? 11. $11. See, get a look at it. It's nice. It's heavy. We're at $11, right? 11. Give me 12. 11. Darla. 12. We gotta be careful what we're doing around here. $11 right over here.
All right.
Thought your mom might like that.
All right.
You want something?
We got fruit dehydrator. You can do apples in it, pears. I don't know what else you can do in there. You can dry your fish and eggs, I think. Shrooms. Someone give me $1.
You can do some fruit.
Fruit in it. A fruit dryer. $5. $5
If you're a
over there.
mushroom person, you can dry mushrooms in it.
Hey, I have another one in my car.
You get both of them for the same price?
Sure, that's better than that one.
Oh.
There you go, twofer.
Okay, you get 2 of them. One's nicer than this one, and we got $5 over here. $5, give me 6. $6. 6, 7. $7. Now 8. $7 now 8. You get 2 of them. That's $4 a piece. $8. 8, 9.
I give you 9, but give it to Cindy.
Going to Cindy for $9,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Twice sold.
Thanks, Cass.
Oh my gosh.
That was good.
Cheryl, what's your number?
10.
10?
All right.
Hot pizza.
Okay. I don't know what's in it. It is in a box. It's a mystery. It could be cookies. It could be candy. It could be money.
Could be an old pizza.
It could be an old pizza.
Could be an old
The
pizza.
box is in relatively good shape, so I'm not going to say that it's been here that long.
I'll give you 10.
$10. $10. Give me 11.
$20, but it goes to Clint.
$20. 20, 21.
21.
21 to you. 21.
22, it goes over there to Cal.
Smells like pizza.
What was that, Clint?
21 now.
21 over there. Just
How
give
much?
it to somebody over there.
It's a fresh pizza pie.
25 to you. You'll give it to who? Quincy?
Yep.
All right, 25, and Quincy gets to take it home with him. 25, now 26.
I'll give you 30 if you give it to Stan.
$30 to Stan. $30 to It's got a little weight to it. I mean, like, is that heavy, baby girl? Is it heavy?
I'll give you 35 if you give
No,
it back
not too
to
heavy.
Clint.
35 to Clint. 35 to Clint.
Oh my goodness.
Twice sold.
Yay!
Now, or do you want to inspect it at a later date?
Let's eat it now.
Yeah, let's eat it now.
All right. Y'all ready? Wait a second.
Don't say anything.
It's an original pie.
$35. All right,
What?
$35. Here you go.
That's a nice pizza pie.
Fire starter.
Wow.
You know, you got fire starter there.
There's a lot of garlic in that.
I don't know.
Share if you like.
Thank you. You guys feel
Like a $40 bag of,
it was. Man, I'm gonna just close that up and snack on it later.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
One of the most unique prizes I've ever seen.
And I didn't have to pay.
Fat dryer to an Excalibur.
That's so funny. That's a dehydrator.
$9 for both of them.
Here made by Jessica.
Hold it. I didn't hear this auction end.
It was both of them together.
Both of
It was
them
a
together.
2-for-1 secret deal.
It's got some nice rocks in it. Some nice tree. You can use to hang your jewelry with it. Put it on your coffee table. Jessica,
That is. It's a nice crowd.
$5.
I'll get 50.
10, 50? $50 right there. $50. It's got on the side right here. Got some Jasper in there or something.
75.
75 to stand. 75
Who
to
made
stand.
it?
Someone give me 80.
Jesse.
$80 carry. $80.
Come on, guys. For the park.
They're made with blood and sweat.
It's got 75 carry looking for 80. $80 for carry. Everyone give me 85.
85. Give it to Zach.
85 to Zach. Someone give me 90. $90.
He wears a lot of earrings.
90 to carry. Someone give me a $100 bill for it. It's almost $100.
I've got a $100 bill on it.
$100 to Zach.
That is really cool.
Stan
$100.
gives you 100.
105 to carry.
What would you say?
Oh, it looked like he was waving.
Well, Stan looked like he was waving and you were ignoring him.
How much you
We're at
want?
105.
105.
110. That's 110. That's 110 to Claude. 110 to Claude. Someone give me 120. 110 to Claude. 120 carry. 125. 125.
Come on, 125.
125. Give it to Carrie.
125 and Carrie gets to take it home.
Taken.
Once, twice, sold.
All right.
What number?
Is that your favorite cousin, Clint?
Just somebody that really wanted it.
Hurry. He was like, I thought I was...
So, someone explain to me this honey a little bit.
That's what I want.
That came from Brian, my son. He
Hey.
has about 200 hives, and that's this year's honey that he pulled.
Where's that at?
Parkdale.
In Parkdale. Parkdale honey.
Is that going as a lot
It's
or
Lee's
single?
bees. Yep.
So we're going to sell them individually. Individually?
The way that works,
Everybody else has to pay the same
look,
price.
yeah, what it
Oh,
works
one
is,
same price.
yeah,
I like it.
once it gets up to that price, that's when it all goes
All right,
on.
you got it.
Someone get $50?
$15.
Oh, I heard
15, go with 20. $20. $20, give me 25. 25 to Clint, 25. 30. What? 35. $35. 40. 45. 45. per jar. 45 per jar.
It's just family.
45 per jar.
Just get excited.
Twice. $50.
They know they're
$55.
Yeah, go, man.
Yeah.
$55.
No, yeah, it is whatever the bid is. And
$55. It's real nice.
Good honey.
You're gonna pick which one you got for 55. I would probably go with one of these. 55. So we'll sell them there.
How many does she want? And then who else wants a jar?
Oh!
Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Right
behind our
Does she get a pick? Who else wants a jar, honey? We just need to know the number, Trent.
Amanda, what's your number?
Quincy, what's your number?
15 for Amanda Parker.
What?
might as well get one.
Trying to be funny, bro.
Got two more?
I'm being literal. You have to get lucky enough to think it I'm worth.
Show your number.
So we're going 55. Who'll give me $60 for next one here?
55.
Stan and Clint, done.
How about if I chug the whole thing, you give me 60?
Either way.
All right.
Yeah, either way. Whoever wants it.
No, you had your number up first. You gotta be fair.
All right, thank you.
What's your number?
11.
11 to Clint.
Stomach ache later, but it'd be worth $60.
Ah.
What do you think?
So just so y'all know, I just want to remind everybody that we do have the silent auction behind us. We'll probably let it go for 20 minutes or so after the auction. So make sure if you want to take a look over there.
There's good stuff in there.
There's some really cool books in there. If you remember last year, we had those books. My sister Cindy has kind of done her own spin on those. Same pictures. You have to check it out. I think the high bid is like $35 right now.
I think it's more than It's 100.
It's 100 now.
Hopefully, it gets up to 1,000.
These are all done by Genies. Yeah, it's her artwork. Cindy's just kind of broke them out into different folders.
Pretty cool.
All right, this is a Body and Earth box. Body and Earth. We got some smellies and some jellies. Does smell better than the other box. Harry, give me what? $5. Someone $5, now give me 10.
Come on, $5.
$5. 6. $5. 6. For how much?
Oh.
10 to Daryl.
So we got one back here. How much?
$10 Daryl. I'll give 11. 11, give me 12.
She said 20 to
20. You're 20?
No, it's 20.
Okay,
I said
20.
20 to
Oh,
Cheryl.
sorry.
20 to Cheryl.
Someone give me 21.
You could be
20, give me 21.
I'll give you
What?
25. Back to
25. 25, give me 30. 25, give me 30 to Cheryl.
I'll give you 30 to Dennis.
Smell bad?
30. 35, 40. 35, 40.
40, and I'll give it to Erica.
Yeah, there you go.
$40 to Erica.
$40 Erica.
What?
50, and I'm gonna give it to Cindy.
And 50 back to Cindy.
Cindy. Oh, she is so much our favorite.
55 to Mike. 55, give me 60.
It's actually me that
60 to
stinks.
Grandpa. 61.
Get all that odor there.
61 twice. So, $60.
$60. There you go.
Now I'll smell
Dad, you can give it to your girlfriend.
So, what we got here is a switchblade. It's legal in Washington. I don't know about how, what you can do with it. You can whittle wood. You can pick your teeth.
What
You can
brand? What
get
brand?
trees.
What
It's
brand?
a camouflage knife, so it may be hard to find.
Says stainless, made in China.
Ask my dad. I don't know.
There's no brand.
I just picked him
I
out
don't
of
see
the
a brand on it.
China. I
So,
wanted a Gerber.
someone give me $5 for it. $5 carry. $5 6. 6 give me 7. $6 7. 7 give me 8. $8. 8 give me 9. $8 9.
10 to Quincy.
10.
11, Trent.
11. 12.
Watch out, you're
20.
swinging around a knife.
$20. $20. 25. 20. Give me 25.
Oh, Erica back there. 25 to Erica.
Grandpa's trying to vote, Trent.
Okay. 30. Are we at $30? $30. Give me 35. $30. 35. 35. $35. Give me 40. 35. 40.
I'll do 40 for Dad.
$40 going to Grandpa. $40. Give me 45. 45. 45. 45. Give me 50. $50. 45. Give me 50. So.
In my head,
Number 21.
45. All right. This year we got a 3 deer picture knife here. It's gold plated, I would assume. It's got a nice lock to it.
Real gold.
$20.
Real gold look.
It looks like genuine composite antler. Here, when we started out at $25.
I think I heard that came out of a
$20.
museum,
What are we at?
right?
20?
Can I touch it?
$20. Give me 25. 25 now 30.
30.
$30 now 35.
I'll give you 40.
$40.
40.
40. 45. 40. 40.
Nice little
45.
picture
Now
there.
50.
I want to see it.
We 50 in the back. 50. 55. 55. 60.
Kind of like, yeah,
55. 60.
neat.
55. Sold.
Going to
Woo!
Grandpa.
Grandpa. All right.
I know, I was like, you're scratching your head up.
My guy's stocking up.
All right.
This is good.
This is, I do believe it may be waterproof. Great for the beach. Great for the pool.
Great for filling
Great for going to the grocery store.
Pockets inside.
Probably hold an 18
Got a nice
rack.
flower floral pattern on it.
It's
Pretty
not a
nice
rack,
bag here. Will someone give me $20 for it?
$40 to Daryl.
As long as it's
$20 for Daryl. $20 for
More than
Daryl.
6.
It's a rack as long as there's more than one.
25 and Stan takes it all. 25, now give me 30.
30 back to Daryl.
$30 back to Daryl. $30, now
You
give
really
me
don't want
35.
this,
It's like a baby bag, actually.
$30.
That's beautiful.
35.
I do like the design.
Once, twice, sold. Daryl gets it.
Daryl, you get that. You look so good sporting this.
Thanks, Stan.
That's all yours, Sarah.
Oh, look how stylish it is in his hands. Revolutionized style.
It makes his eyes pop.
Honestly,
That's
true. Thanks, Stan.
All right, guys. All right, so what we have here is the United States, and this is for
Bottle caps.
beer caps.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's one I want to fill in.
It could be root beer,
They still got cat
pop,
stuff.
whatever you want, but whatever state you go to, you buy beer.